was little, she was smashing. I can just remember how down the air she what my mother said.
And another thing, what right had they to go sending a bobby after me?
Every right.
Oh, you think so, do you? Well, I said to him, I may have come home to die, but if you're not off that step before I count 4, it'll not stop me from wanging you one with this hot water bottle.
Oh, snap out of it, Mother.
Oh, that's right. Give me a bit of sympathy.
Well, you've come it too often to kid me.
What, you think I'm putting it on, do you?
I don't think, I know.
Banging for help. Oh.
I've just got to face up to it. My skirt dancing days is over.
Simple matter of senile decay.
A matter of what?
Oh, they've not had to take her away again.
No, love.
Well, then what? She's dead.
Hello there everyone and welcome to the video. My name's Serenity Soul on the Axe and we're back in with Coronation Street episode 7. Now these have been running consecutively right now. I have checked, I was unsure in the last episode. I have checked, they are running consecutively for now. I am looking for more episodes that are not on the DVDs. If you've got them, please let me know and let me react to them and I shall credit you. Just let me know your YouTube handle and I shall take a look. So, I'm not going to leave this intro too long, so if you're on YouTube, if you want these shows going Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, please thumb it up and put it in the comment below that you want that, because that is what I'm thinking about with Prisoner every Saturday night, and maybe Sons and Daughters every Tuesday, Thursday evening, and once per month on the Sunday. So, with that, I hope you're enjoying these videos. Could you please give me a subscribe as well? I would gratefully appreciate that. And my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content back to you. Thank you all so much. I love you all. I love my subscribers and I love everyone who views these videos. So with that, let's get into the show. This is yet another one with a bit of a buzz behind it. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why some episodes have better background sound and some don't. I cannot help that, that's the way these were filmed. I just wish a lot more of them didn't have the hiss. Is she going to see out 1960? I said in the last episode I didn't want tracking on anything like that on it, and it just jumps.
Come on, get a move on. You don't want to be late. Never felt less like work in my life. What time did you get in last night? Don't know, but it must have been late. Oh, my head. Anybody'd think it was you who'd been out on the razzle.
Still having those headaches.
I've for days. I wouldn't mind, but I'm sick with cold, too. Oh, snap out of it, Mother.
Oh, that's right. Give me a bit of sympathy.
Well, you've come it too often to kid me.
What, you think I'm putting it on, do you?
I don't think, I know.
Well, all I can say is I wish that you had it, then you would know. It's worse than toothache. At least you can't get at that.
Well, I've aspirin.
Well, I've taken 2
If
already.
anything happens to her, she's going to be...
Hey, Luke, the soul's
She's
all
so
but
guilty.
through.
No.
No, you can't go out with it like that.
Well, I'm only crossing over to work. Nobody'll see me as matters.
That's not the point.
Oh, Mother, do give over. I came in late last night and I'm tired.
You're tired. I'll have you know that I've been awake since 5
5 o'clock this morning.
You do think I'm putting this on, don't you?
Well, aren't you? Won't be the first time. You've come it before and you can't deny
I'm sorry
it.
about the
And
picture
I've
quality.
been away. Why don't you bring that up too? Well, why don't you?
Because I know you're only saying it for saying sake. Anyway, if I don't hurry, I'm going to be late for work.
I've told you once you can't go in them shoes.
Well, they're all I've got.
What about your black ones?
They're at the cobblers.
But you can't go in them.
Oh, one morning I'll leave this house without a row.
Well, who starts them?
Look, Mother, these are all I've got, so I'm going in them, all right?
I'm guessing some of these were taken from the master
Have you
tapes,
got a clip?
which is why the sound's a bit more hissy. Hope it doesn't distract you. I do that. My job. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones.
You should have more sense at your age, Mrs. Sharples. So you just decided to come home, did you, at the dead of night, without so much as a by your leave to anyone?
Your own life, I'll do as I like with it.
While you're in hospital, your life's their responsibility.
Yes, well, I'm out now.
I suppose you realize, having done this, they can't be held responsible for anything that might happen to you.
She didn't sign the
I shouldn't
discharge
think that'll bother
papers.
them over much. And another thing, what right had they to go sending a bobby after me?
Every right.
Oh, you think so, do you? Well, I said to him, I said, I may have come home to die, but if you're not off that step before I count 4, it'll not stop me from wanging you one with this hot water bottle.
So,
I love
you've
it,
come
Matt.
home to die, have you?
I have.
Just as a matter of interest, what of?
Ooh, they don't tell you that. You're
Old
the last
age?
person to get to know. They told me fool of a daughter, though.
Them on?
Oh, well, not in so many words, but you can't stop a body from thinking. Look, it set me flaming mad. Olivera's not been near me here for months, and that fool of a sister goes and gives her the first wink.
Well, I'm sorry to disillusion you, but you're not ready for the graveyard.
Crematorium.
Well, it's your funeral.
Well, then what's the matter with me? Nobody would tell me in there. Is this it, I said? Will the old years see me out? Not a word. Am I going under the knife? Nobody would answer me. Without a word of a lie, I never clapped eyes on a qualified doctor all the time I was in there. I was just a free show for medical students.
Plain fact of the matter is, you're getting on in years.
Aye, you're right there, Doctor. And nobody wants you when you're old.
Catches up with all of us.
Aye, does that. I was a beautiful young woman, a right Bobby Dazzler. Fellas, I could have had the pick of anybody
Cheapest
I'd wanted.
chips.
I'd hair down to here, I could sit on it.
I know David
I'd a waist-
Dickinson.
I'd a waist like that.
This what's bargain
No
hunt.
corsets, all my own. Oh, well, I've just got to face up to it. My skirt dancing days is over.
Simple matter of senile decay.
A matter of what?
Advancing years.
That's not what you said before.
That
Comes to
just
the
means
same
getting
thing.
old.
Indeed, it does not.
Oh, really, woman?
Oh, so it's woman now, is it? Look, Dr. Tinsley, you've got a dirty tongue. You want to take a bar of washing soap to it.
Now, look here, Ma.
And don't
I'm
you
getting...
come mind me, you...
Shut up.
Bedside manner much.
You're not afraid of anybody, are you? You want to stay that way, Doctor. Don't let anybody put on
Yes,
you.
never mind about all that. Now, just understand this, Mrs. Sharples. I give the orders round here.
And
Well.
I respect you for it.
See, I used to have a key worker when, after my drinking days.
that's for certain. You
Well,
could
respected
explain.
for
She
speaking
would think it funny.
his
All
mind.
house full, down to the wide till gone 9 o'clock. It's my fault. I made sure I'd wound that alarm. Well, you obviously
Nicky, to see this, thank you.
I still think if you explain. No, you don't know what it's like in the slightly higher price department these days. None of us bother explaining to that two-faced ossity, not if we could help it. What's she like? Mutton dressed as lamb. Suffers from hay fever. Mayface hasn't seen soup and water inside 2 years owing to me allergy. Doesn't she wash then? No, she pats. Hey. You know, vanishing cream and that muck. I wonder if it's good for you. I can't think why I haven't told you about her before. I
Hope she does wash.
Oh, she's a right-hand bone. You know, without a word of a lie, she bought herself a new dress 4 months ago. Black jersey wool, double stuff, you know. 11.17 sick, less discount. She thinks it's the last word. She hasn't had it off her back since the day she got it. And her not washing, too. Yeah, you
Ina's
can
not
imagine.
seen.
She absolutely ums.
Ma'am, where have you put me
Woman,
best
yeah.
tie?
And that's a nice way to come downstairs, isn't
Dennis!
it?
You must have.
I haven't seen it. Where did you leave it?
In front room.
Why don't you try putting things away? Then you'd know where to look for them.
It's news talking.
What's all this dressing up for, anyway?
You mind yours, and I'll mind mine.
Where are you off?
Out.
Why bother asking, Elsie? Have you tried the tall boy?
Oh.
What's up with him? I don't know. All I can say is thank God for Harry Hewitt. Isn't it funny? The way the police kept on and on at our kid, and then as soon as Harry spoke for him, they let him go just like that. That's a clean record. I suppose it makes a difference. You're telling me. You know, this is going to nag me all morning. I wonder if I should have gone in. Well, it's up to yourself. Ah, well, never mind. I'll go in at dinner time. What do you say? Oh, I'll think of something on the bus. Where's Ivan? I'll let him lie in for a bit. Well, this can't be much of an holiday for him, can it? It's a change, anyway. Oh, it sounds like the crack of doom, doesn't it? What?
Will you give me shoes, a bit of a rub up?
What do you think I am?
Will you, or won't you?
For that? No.
Elsie and Ina are my favourite characters in this so far.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, neither would I if I didn't think it was something special. And it must be because I've never seen him so particular before. I don't suppose there'll be much doing at the shop today. Or be hanging back for the sales. Not that that will stop Mrs. Dumbarton, though. Floating around in 11.17 6 less discount, upsetting everybody as usual. Was she married then? Well, she says she is. Calls for her every night at the staff entrance. Now I ask you, is that how a married couple go on?
Dennis?
Elf,
Bloody hell.
bells, Lord, Duncombe. You've got that stuff on again.
What stuff?
That aftershave up, you big Jessie.
Watch it, you.
It's you that wants to watch it. If you go out reeking like that, people will be saying things about you.
Aftershaves for
This
men?
in letterbox.
Oh, give it here.
I'm going after a job.
What as, a mannequin?
No, it's a place where they make crutches for lame ducks. See ya.
He's going through a job. What's happened to him?
Hey, Ma'am Lou. Coronation Street sent news. Aye.
Nice goings on, I must say. Not been in the street 5 minutes and getting the place a bad name already.
Who?
Mrs. Florence Lena Lindley.
Who's that?
Oh,
Woman at the corner shop. She's been got for selling after town.
I forgot
How
about
much
that.
did they do her for?
A quid. Dr. Tinsley came today.
Oh, what did he say?
Plenty. From all accounts, you better make the most of me while you can.
Oh.
Yes,
He didn't
madam.
say that.
You might well say, oh.
Just said she was getting old.
a ghost.
Well, your luck's out. And I thank you for the return of my feather duster.
It
Is
belongs to the old.
That indeed it does not. That feather duster is my personal property, having been won by me at a beetle drive.
Is there a
And
daughter
seeing it
staying
in your
it now?
hand proves one thing. You've been rooting. To get at that duster at the back of the cupboard, you've had to go right through my pot towels, my handbag full of photos, and my insurance policies.
I never. May I dead this very moment? I never. It were leaning up over there.
May you be forgiven.
Here, take it.
Right. Now get.
What do you mean?
What I say. Get. It's time for you to abdicate. I'm back.
They were such friends, and then off screen they became non-friends. What happened? Well, apart from thinking she stole the job. Someone had to do the job. I'd be thanking her for filling in. Then saying on your bike. You know the doctor's just beaten over to Ina. I'm not falling for this again. Not falling for this again. Thought she died last time it did that. All our eyesight's failing, Sonny. Our ears are failing, Sonny.
Morning, Mr. Lindley.
You sound happy.
Oh, why shouldn't I? Plenty to be happy about.
Wish I had.
Oh, come on, buck up. That court case over and done with now.
Shame of having my name in the papers. What do people think?
Oh, I wouldn't let it, would you?
But it does. Only I had my name in the papers once before, and that was on my wedding day. And then they got it all wrong.
How come?
Well, you see, me and Sissy Lawson was married on the same morning, and they got our frocks mixed. They said that I was in cream brocade and a wreath and veil.
Weren't you?
No, that was Sissy Lawson. I was in a big hat and an ankle-length Georgette. My mother was flaming mad about it.
She really needs to see a doctor. You're going to be sick of me saying that, but she needs to see a doctor badly.
Whatever's that?
Oh, putting something up on the wall next door. Can I have a bottle of that, please? Ma'am?
Oh, she might be banging for help. Banging for help. Oh.
Carry on like that, they'll be through in a minute.
Hey, you don't think that...
Hey, there's something up there. Look after the shop for a minute, will you, Harry, and I'll go and see.
Paper thin
How will you
walls.
get in?
She leaves the door on the latch for Christine. Hey up, Elsie.
Bloody
What's
bell.
the matter?
Banging on
hell?
the wall from Mrs. Hardens. Don't know what it is.
Eh? I better go round and see what I can do.
Okay. Everybody goes. Did she say watch the shop? Has she gone? Don't just stand there, call a bloody ambulance. Did you hear of CPR in the 60s? Chest compressions? Don't just say no. And Christine was such a mouthy cow to her not believing her. She's going to feel so awful.
Esther,
Hello.
could I see you a minute, love?
Is that Esther now?
Yes.
What's up?
Well, You better come inside a minute, love.
Oh, what's the matter?
It's Mrs. Hardman.
Oh, they've not had to take her away again.
No, love.
Well, then what?
She's dead. Oh, no, I shouldn't have come out with it like that, but how else can I put it?
When?
She's
This
passed
morning.
away.
No, look, she didn't suffer anything like that. She just went, that's all.
But what?
She did suffer.
It was only last night I was talking to her.
Look, I think you better come in. I've just made a fresh pot of tea.
No, no, thank you. What about Christine? Where's she?
She's gone to the hospital. That's where they took Mrs. Hardman. Christine's gone to collect her things.
Well, who's gone with her?
Nobody.
Do you mean to say that
Now, look, we all tried. Christine wouldn't have it. She was sort of dazed or something.
What's up with you lot? You look like a funeral.
Nothing. Get inside.
What's up?
Nothing you can do anything. Go on.
It's only last night I was talking to her.
As Peter Kay would say, what do you want? The Grim Reaper behind her.
Look, shall I ask her in or will you? I mean, I don't care either way. Whatever you think is best. Love.
If there's anything I can do.
Give her some space.
Hello. Hello, love. Come on.
Well, we've had our first death, people. Of many. Guess in 60 years, there's going to be a lot.
Oh, well, there are anyway. So let's have no more argument. You're coming home to spend the night with me. All you need tonighty. Have the electric blanket so you'll be nice and warm. Don't expect you've had anything to eat, have you?
Couldn't face anything.
Oh, yes, you could. That's silly talk. Nothing since breakfast. You'll be... Oh, come on now. I've got a nice half shoulder of lamb at home. It won't take long to cook it.
Really, Esther, I'd rather stay here.
Yeah, I dare say you would, but if I left you, chances are
See, I
you'd
said I
stop
weren't
up till all
falling for it
hours,
that time.
and the
She dropped
important
dead.
things now are some food in your stomach and a good night's sleep. You'll have a lot to do tomorrow.
Why, what do you mean?
And the funeral.
Never mind, there'll be a lot to arrange, and I can take some of it off your shoulders. We can talk about it over supper. Where's your nightie?
It's under my pillow.
Oh, it's going to feel so bad. Thought you were going to smash it then.
I put it away in a drawer. Wouldn't even let her look at it.
Now, look, love, I know how you feel, and I can't tell you how sorry I am, but just remember
Don't
that...
say she didn't suffer or she's gone to a better place than this, because I'm sick of hearing them and they don't mean anything.
I wasn't going to.
She knows she suffered.
I'm sorry, Esther.
You've got nothing to be sorry about. Here.
Oh, I don't know what it is. It says they gave it to me at the hospital. I just signed for everything and I come away. It's a wedding ring. I haven't done any crying, you know. Usually I
got
cry
to.
for anything. Dead daft things set me off, but I had to go and get her things from the mortuary. Just can't believe it.
You go in and have a look at her.
Oh. No, I didn't want to. They'll just bring her home for the funeral.
Have you let your Uncle Edwin know?
Yes, I phoned my Auntie Letty from the hospital.
And they're coming over?
No, I told them not to bother.
Oh, so they're not?
Well, they wanted to, but, I mean, there's nothing they could do. Anyway, they'll be round in the morning.
Well, in that case, there's no reason
I was
why...
awful to her this morning. She's been going on for days about those heads, and I told her to snap out of it. Snap out of it, Mother, I said. I didn't even say to her, I just banged off out. You see, Esther, she has played up lots of times. I wasn't being hard.
Of course you weren't.
I was machining sleeves when they come for me. I was just thinking, if she starts again this dinner time, I'll really let her have it. When they come. I keep going over and over it in my mind.
Yes, well, try and forget about it now, love.
You know, she wasn't always like that, Esther, moaning and that. It's only since my dad died. When I was little, she was smashing. I can just remember I'd turn the air edge. She'd... I want my mama, Esther.
Crying now?
Time of year for flowers. Whatever's in season. We'll have to see how much you collect. Now, you better get round at it tonight before they start spending up over the holidays. What are you doing lounging about in that suit? No wonder you never have anything decent to your back.
I come home with some news for you, but you're also busy being morbid.
Morbid, you've neither sense nor feeling, you.
I've got a job.
Oh, what doing?
It's in a club in town.
Here we go.
What do you mean, here we go? Nothing's ever right for you, is it?
What'll you be doing at this club?
Bouncer?
On the door, helping out behind bar, this and that.
Oh, I've got a
How
job back.
much?
Hello.
Yes, well, if you're thinking of stopping here, my terms are £3.10 a week.
Oh, you'll get it.
I should hope I will. How did you hear about this job?
Contacts, you know?
Oh, they've let somebody out for the new year.
Oh, Mother, you've got a lovely nature. It's time I were off.
What time shall I be expecting you back this evening?
With milk.
Blooming heck.
What? What's he say?
Oh, look, we haven't got
Wait,
an empty
no.
cocoa tin anywhere, have we?
What for?
Well, I could knock a hole in the lid. Look, I'm not going round collecting money and putting it in my purse. You know what people are like round here.
Oh, I was about to say, what's she collecting money for? It's for bloody Mrs. Hardman. Why are men allowed to stay at the bar, but not women?
A pint pot will do.
A pint pot won't do it all. We can see right through them.
Is
You know,
everyone making
jolly well
collections?
somebody will say it's a fiddle. You know that. Go and get an hat.
I'm not carting all the way upstairs. I'll borrow one.
No, go and get your own. Then you can bring my cardigan down at the same time. Where's Concepta?
She's over there.
Concepta?
I recognised him right away. I thought to myself, as soon as I saw that red race car, I thought, that's Christine Hardman's young man. So I just said, I suppose you've heard.
And of course he had and come to her side as he should.
No, that's just it. He hadn't heard. So I told him where Christine were, with Esther, like, and he just said, well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at these sort of things, and he drove away. He looked sorry, mind you.
Well, at a time like this, that's not good enough.
Aye, a bit of
I
help's
agree.
worth a deal of pity.
Not very compassionate. Not very good at this sort of thing.
Well, there's my contribution, look.
Sorry, I can see this is going to be a thankless job already.
Just in here.
I managed to catch her eye. I think she's a bit busy. And tell you what, I'll go in the snug first, eh?
Have you ever heard the like of it? Mrs. Longhurst has just been telling me that that boyfriend of Christine Hardman's, him with the blood tub...
Now
has
save it, love, till we get the new year drove. Come on, will you do it for
Will
us?
it bar me from winning?
Of course not. That's all right, then. You see, I've got 5 bombs worth of tickets.
See, I know in the first episode,
We're just going to make the
I thought the Christmas episode someone died. That must have been the wrong one. So that weren't the lady I was thinking of.
Quiet, please, quiet. Now, we're just about to draw the lucky number. Yes. So here's the chance for
Oh,
those
they're not
of you
doing a
who
collection.
bought tickets to see whether you've come up or not. Now, the first prize is
It's a bottle of whiskey, and don't be so long-winded.
Got your Irish, Jack. All right, a bottle of whiskey. Come on, get set to dip in, will you? Well, who's been long-winded now? Come on, what's the hold-up?
Oh, her, Mrs. Hardman.
What shall we do, eh?
What
Give it
name
to the
is on it?
daughter.
Mrs. Hardman. Must be one of those Christine bought for her mother.
What time is it?
1:15.
So more than lucky than lucky.
Here, hold on. I said one glass.
Oh, you didn't pay anything for it?
I beg your pardon. I paid a shilling for that ticket. Trust me to win a lousy bottle of sherry. I like it. So we gather. You know, I still don't think they should have redrawn for that bottle of whiskey. They should have just given it to Christine.
Yep,
I don't know.
I
It might have made
agree.
things worse. Oh, I don't know. Jack Walker had the sense he was born with. He would just call out Christine's name and made an end of it. Have you heard what they're saying about her boyfriend? Just drove past the front door, not as much as going in. You're sure to chuck him. Chuck him, he wants to crucify him.
Not about the crucifying, but I agree to want to chuck
What
him.
does it look like ironing your shirts? Hands off.
I can look, can't I?
Oh, yes, nobody's stopping you from doing that. What was this club of yours like?
Last word.
Oh, yes. I've seen places like that before. 4 cases of light ale and a fruit machine.
This is real thing. You want to see anything like this?
I've been around, you know.
And what sort of people went there?
All sorts. Bouquets, boxers, me dad.
Your dad?
What?
Yeah, you know, my father, your husband.
To be honest, I never thought we were going to see her husband. So, it looks like he's coming into the today. No idea who he is, but may find out. Especially if I can get the episodes going consecutively. Hopefully I can. You'll know by the time, well, I'll know, should I say, by the time this has gone live. But right now, I don't know how it's going to work. But I am going to try and make it better than the DVDs. You know, the DVDs just had, I think it was 8 episodes per year, or 9. I'm trying to up that massively. So let's see how we can do it. If you have any episodes like you'd be willing to let me react to, that are not on the DVD, my email is in the description, as is my Twitter page, you know, the link to my Twitter page. That is down there, so if you're willing to let me know, I will credit you in the videos, in the description, and your YouTube handle in the intro. But yes, I would say it's an enjoyable episode, but we've had our first death. Could we really call it an enjoyable episode? Goodbye, Mrs. Hardman, we hardly knew you. We didn't. So we're in the first couple of episodes. Sign out. So yes, our first death, and Elsie Tanner's husband may be coming in, and Ina Sharples has just got senile decay. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of these episodes, especially if you want to see them coming on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings, let me know, thumbs up, let me know in the comments. I will look into doing that for you. I can't do it right now because I can't afford another editor, but once I can, I will do that for you. I'm hoping to get as many of these out as possible in the correct order as possible. Hopefully I can do that, but we'll see. I mean, sometimes you might see me reacting like, when did that happen? What happened? Who died? How? That might be because I've had to skip episodes, but if they come back, I'll bring them back as lost episodes or something like that. I don't want to call them lost episodes, because people will think they're actually Coronation Street lost episodes, but I'll think of a name for them. And if you could also subscribe as well, I would really appreciate that, and thank you so much for watching. To my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content back to you. Thank you all so much. I hope you're enjoying these shows. I hope you're enjoying the early access if you're tier 2 or above. I hope you're enjoying the exclusive shows. And if you're VIP tier, I hope you're enjoying being way in front of everybody else. I really do. Elite tier will start up again at some point with extras and things like that, but as of now, and movies. Well, not movies, but movies of the TV shows. So until then, until I get enough to warrant bringing it back, then I'm going to leave it unpublished. So thank you everyone for watching, thank you for being a Patreon member, and thank you to everyone who is subscribed to me. I really, really do appreciate you all. So until next time, I hope to see you in the next video. See you then. Goodbye.